Today, we will be seeing if I can defeat each level of chess.com's advanced level engine. For the sake of consistency, I will be playing as white every single game so we can see what each increasing level of the engine does differently. I will be playing the world's most favorite opening ever, the London system, and the Jobava London system. This video is a continuation of me beating both the beginner level bots and the intermediate level bots, and if you would like to see either of those, the link is in the description, and if not, let's get right into the video. We're at the advanced bot 1600. I think this is where they stop blundering on move 3. This is probably going to be a normal game. I swear to God, this is going to be a normal game. Okay, here we go. Okay, I am very distracted right now. Let's focus up. Okay, 92, and here we go. Just for science. Good job, good job, good job. Wait a minute. Because you know what's funny? Can't I play c4 here? c4 he takes. But that looks, c4 is the tactic, yeah? Ah, c4 is a problem. You guys see it? I see it. c4, right here. Let me take, is that. Huh, that's annoying. Okay. So let's maybe hold off on c4. Let's not explode the board. Yeah, c4 is just there with compensation, which does not look fun. Let's just play like bishop g3 and then maybe c4, but not c4, right? Okay, but now we have like this b4, then c4. Can't I just play c4? Wait, c4, he takes, we have this. Whoa. c4, if he takes, we take. Am I blundering something with that? Or can I just win the rook? c4, do I have to play c3? I don't think so. I think I have the immediate c4 because this square is occupied. Yeah, this if he takes, we just take. And then there's literally no threat of a fork. I've never seen this position in my life, obviously, but I'm going to assume I can just play c4. This could be a mistake, but it feels so right. You can't even really take, right? I mean, will I get steamrolled? There's no checks from him, right? It's a good move. I take? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should try to get castled, yeah? This, and then they push, and then we're slightly aggravated. Whew, wait a minute. Oh, no. I had an idea. Like this push, and then like sack the bishop here, but then like queen is like there. Forget about it. Forget about it. Wow, imagine that was a thing. Wait. Did I make that a thing? Nah. Yeah. Wow, this and then there would be incredibly insane. Then if he takes, you just take a check. I mean, now we're just like, we're genuinely winning, I think. He doesn't have a check. Critical moment here. If there was a check with this queen, you're losing your queen, but there's no check. There's no check. I mean, this is a way to force simplification, create a weak pawn for him, and get rid of this pawn. I mean, now, arguably, we could also go like here. But I like this. This, and then if he blocks, we just take the rook. This, if here, we just take the queen. You know? Take my queen, we just take his. We don't care. Take the rook. I'm joking. A little bit of humor is good sometimes, right, guys? Okay, yeah, and now we have a very comfortable position and a great advantage. And let's probably just continue developing. My brain says play like bishop c4. We're okay. Probably, I mean, probably this to reroute and attack the pawn eventually. But then he can play like a 5. Yeah, this just feels like crushing, you know. Now we could play like bishop c2. That's passive. Like rook c1 activating. Honestly, either of these rooks, even like h4, h5, h6 is good. Rook c1 double is very nice. He knows how to defend somehow. Notice how he can't go here. The bishop is all powerful in this position. Let's keep cooking, and this is just already game over. Okay, that could be interesting, but then again, it's not. If here or here, we just honestly we just take and we just start to bulldoze. Notice how he still can't go there either. If we're gonna go here, because if he does go here, we could probably just take and end up winning a pawn. That might be worst move, I think. Is it not? Probably. That just seems like wrong. As if the bot had any brains. What if it had like a crazy move? No, that's not how this works, right? We don't care. Go here, 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 whatever. We don't care. We don't care. Okay, so now I think we have an important endgame moment. Aha. Okay, I'm actually contradicting my thought that I haven't even said yet. I was be like, maybe not to take, because then the rook gets the file, but we don't care because then we could just go back and the pawn's protecting. In such positions, like imagine the bishop wasn't here and the king was like here, and then we took a pawn here that was loose, and then the rook got the file and this pawn wasn't here. Maybe conceding like a rook c2 check would be a problem, but in this case, it's totally fine. We can just take this pawn. So, aha, you know what we had? I just missed this. I literally just split second saw this. That would have just forced simplification. Well, I think simplification, it's hilarious. Because this and then he goes here. And then wow, that was like a crazy win. No, that was a win, right? I'll show why. Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. Here. He goes here, we take. If he takes, we just take. Yeah. Split second, but it is what it is, right? And we're only up 5 points of material, and we're doing fine. So at this point, you could actually sacrifice the exchange for like a meme win because you have incredibly strong bishops, like ridiculously strong bishops. I'm gonna play a meme move because of I'm gonna utilize the pin for the Schwinn. If he goes like here. Notice how he conceded the open file, but like I said, in this case, it doesn't necessarily matter. We could even just take here. Also, this was a move that I should have considered. Yeah, now actually, this is important. My brain, wow, my brain was telling me he could go here. I've played too many bots. Our king is controlling too many key squares, so this is totally fine. Knight hops anywhere, we don't care, we just take the knight. Okay, now this looks just devastating. Here, utilizing the pin, utilizing the check. Okie dokie. Let's clean this up, shall we? Hilariously. This might actually be best move. I'm fairly certain this is probably best move. But maybe it's not, right? Okay. I don't know if this is necessary to be super fancy. But maybe it was. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go here and then probably just clean this up, hit him with the skewer. And we're just up a crazy amount. Now, the question is, can we win a full rook? The answer is maybe not. My brain immediately goes to hitting him with this check. But then he goes like here, and it gets rather complicated, I think, to win this rook. But then, yeah, because if we go here, he goes here, and then we go here, he just takes. Let's just simplify. Keep it simple, stupid, simplify, clean it all up, yeah? And we have two ever so powerful bishops. Honest to God, we probably don't even need, I'm forgetting words at this point. We probably don't even need to promote to win this. I should probably do like a fun fancy checkmate with two bishops. Probably take the knight, maybe just do a two bishops mates for the memes. Might as well at this point, right? Okay. Let me just try to turn this into hyperdrive. Hopefully he takes, so I can just, I don't know, but that might just take too long because I can't really pre-move against the bot because it just takes a long time to do anything. Notice how this position is fine. Nothing can really go on here. You know, if somehow he like, manages to get around and take the pawn, we don't care. This pawn is going nowhere, so we can ignore and probably just promote. The funny thing is, I can't even do like the fancy stupid 2-bishop checkmate. I can, but I have so many pawns that it's all just silly. But let's not stalemate. I feel like I do this in my streams pretty often. I feel like I'm gonna do something fun and maybe just promote everything to bishop, shall we? Let's do a little interlude because I'm slightly losing my mind at how terrible these bots are. So let's just have some fun, shall we? Maybe let's not lose that pawn. Oh my god, look at this. This is so troll because we promote defending it. Incredible. Is that a stalemate? No stalemate. Welcome to your stalemate course. I'm your host, Tunish. Okay. Go here. Maybe collect this pawn if we can. Perfect. Notice how it takes 2 tempi to go back. So we can take and then we can go here. No stalemate. Thank you very much. Anti-stalemate tech if you want here is to maybe go here instead. But this is all okay. Notice how he's completely shut out of this side of the board now. So we can simply just push. And no stalemate ever. And look at this. We're cooking. We almost have him in a bit of a fun cage. We'll probably just complete that cage with f3. Never play f3 except now. f3 completes the cage more or less. Now, he can go up here, so maybe not a cage yet, but we're close to caging him in. Oh my god, I just blocked in my bishop. Whoops. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Let me stop yapping and let me just do this, right? Skip ahead if you don't want to see this, I guess. But if you've made it this far, you probably don't really care what you're watching, honestly. You gotta be a fan, yeah? Maybe a golf ball. Okay, let's not stalemate and let's just do something artisanal. Okay, we can go there. Probably does look scary, I think. But the odds right now in this exact moment of stalemating are actually rather low, which is kind of interesting, I think. We don't even need to be careful just yet. There will be a point pretty soon where we do need to be careful, but it's not right now. We also don't want to lose any pawns. He can never get into our position, so we're quite okay. We can just honestly pre-move promote. Okay. I should probably speed this up. I wonder if I'll do that in editing. Hopefully. You never know. I hope so. I'm actually just like hoping I'm speeding this up because this is like absurd. What did the bots ever do to deserve this, you know? They were just trying to be helpful. Okay, let's be a little more careful now. I also don't want to lose a bishop, yeah? Maybe like just keep it simple, stupid, and then just go here. Yeah, notice this position is still totally fine. Okay, now we have to say no to losing a bishop, and we can't lose. We can't checkmate him just yet. We should be fine just to push. He goes here, probably, maybe here. It doesn't really matter. We make a massacre, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why. I have so much fun. Just trying not to stalemate. Let's. He can't take, right? No, never. Can never infiltrate. We only have 3 light square bishops. Like 1, 2, 3. The W of the dark squares. Okay. I don't want this to be a super long portion of the video, so I'm probably just gonna put the bot out of its misery, right? Is it mate in 1? Pretty close, yeah. Very, very close. Okay, it has like escape square here as well. Let's do escape squares. Want to cut that off? This is the way. Let me check. I think from up top. Obviously, I could have done this with 2, but sometimes you gotta have fun. Oh my god, it's almost just like an unbelievably beautiful mate. But I think this is the end, yeah? I'm so sorry, bots. Obviously, that was a very clean game. I had a miss in this position. I played bishop g3. Pause the video and see if you can find the move here. Well, it should be obvious because context clues. Move is c4, which I didn't think we could play, but this is an important detail. Obviously, I'm not concerned about knight takes here. I'm concerned about knight b4, or I was concerned. Like if he did this, I wouldn't have cared. But I couldn't bring my brain to let me play c4 because of this fork. Now, important to talk about. We just take here. If he does this, simply king d1, he takes here, bishop d3, and this knight is trapped. So you're fine, and this is just totally winning. But regardless, bishop b4 automatically allowed c4, which I took advantage of, and c4 was lights out. Okay, 1700. So this bot should be pretty good. No move 3 blunders is what I'm expecting. I don't know. Wait, has it been advanced? It says advanced here now. I'm actually not remembering. Okay, c5, here we go. My brain is pretty fried right now just from playing so many of these in a row. Okay, so, like I'm even misremembering move order, but I think e3 is the way, followed by knight d2. Like I said, I just started playing this line. I'm trying to remember. I think knight b to d2 is the way here. I did just learn this line last night. Okay. Oof. This is why we're gonna have to look at this in my own time. Didn't a bot play this against me a little while ago? Probably gonna. It's almost like comical. It's move 6, guys. It's move 6. Ladies and gentlemen, it's move 6. What is the obsession with g5? This is like this is a. This is, you know, okay, we're gonna take and maybe we'll have this same idea. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. Okay, let's kick the bishop. I've even like taken the knight for the double structure. Just, oh my god, just so disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna take for this double structure. It's just too bad. This formation is just awful. But I don't know. Maybe this will be the bot that destroys me. Maybe I'll eat my words, I guess. Do I want to play a4? I don't think I need to. I'm going to say no. Now, I'm so inclined to strike the center immediately. We're not castle just yet, but I think we're crushing here. Okay. Let's see. Couple different avenues here. I mean, we could just immediately take, to be honest. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. I mean, queen takes, then we can just have this move. So I was kind of just playing with the contingency. Maybe we can apply more pressure to this pound, and maybe we'll win it. Well, I almost misclicked. That was scary, wasn't it? I don't think this check is a problem because of bishop b2. So we're going to play queen a4. Not with this threat, but okay, engine. Question is, could I? Wow, it's funny because I didn't even realize I could have just immediately taken. Maybe him moving the knight would have been a threat, but we don't know. Okay, where is he now? Okay, so hilariously, he's like attacking the knight, but you know what? Maybe we keep these knights connected. The question is, if I take and he takes and then I take, am I okay? I'm not positive. Can he move this knight somewhere? The answer is probably absolutely not, because if I need an out, I can go back to this square with check, right? So using logic, I think I'm okay. And if he ever does this check, I'm fine. Is he just going to take? Okay. So yeah, like I said. Now the question is he going to do something stupid with the knight? No. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so keep in mind, there's a castle. That is a crazy thing to castle into. But F it, I guess. Now, we should be totally fine to castle. I think in this case, no questions asked, we need to castle. Now, here's the thing. He might have like a move like this, but then, okay, we just go here. And I don't see a problem with that. Is this the intention? Or he'll just do that, I guess. Fine. Okay, then there you have it, right, guys? Okay. Now the question is, do we keep pressure on this position? Do we play like a fancier move? Do we play like queen b5, hitting this pawn? There's a couple different schools of thought. Queen b5 hitting this pawn, while also this knight is still hanging. I I don't think that I can totally utilize this yet, because I believe if I play this, I think he gets a tempi and he goes here, and we're not so happy. Queen b5 feels a little bit more passive, but queen b5, if he moves the knight, then we could always just go here. I like queen b5. It might be wrong. It could be wrong. This has no... Oh, wow. That's a good... ish move. Okay, so this and then queen takes. Interesting idea. Aha. But then we have a lights out. Yeah, so that's a blunder, I think, because let me get this, and this just looks too strong to me, right? And then we have here, and then we're just threatening a very diabolical checkmate. You know what he could do? I want to see if this engine is smart enough to take with the rook. That's not smart. That is smart, right? That's got to be smart. Yeah, so we have a couple different course of action here. The immediate and permanent danger is probably this. And then we have this move. Right. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it definitely dismantled my threat relatively quickly, and that's okay. Brain just says, rook a to d1, lift these suckers, and still attack on this file, and then threaten to stay for a while. Now, conversely, we have a move like this. But then he gets this, and then we take this, and then he takes here, and then we're probably still totally content and very happy with this position. So Brain says, adjust your thought and take a pawn. Oh my god. All right, I guess Engine says, I want you to have 3 passed pawns that are all connected. Please say, okay, Engine. It plays like that. I was going to say this. 1 square down. Ooh, okay. Brain says tactic. Not really, right? No tactic whatsoever. Just despair, so it would seem. So, luckily we have lift too, which is why kicking bishops, I think we kick something, is so important because it will create lift as well, right? Always look for multi-purpose moves in the game of chess. So, maybe moving a rook to d1 is actually like super nice. But we have a couple of different ways to win this game. We have these 3 connected passed pawns. We could push them. We could activate our rooks. We have 1 rook perfectly placed behind one of the passed pawns. So then again, why can't we just play a4? a4, a5, a6. Why can't we just push? There's that. I mean, now we have like maybe this, right? Queen takes, and we just take. He takes, and then we just like literally, whoa, what have I done? I think I inspected element. You know, I kind of want to, this isn't, well, is it going to take? Pause it. Is it about to like take this rook? No, wow. Oh, I took the pawn. What a weird way to take it. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's simplify this down. Maybe just keep escorting the pawn. Here we go. Yeah, no, we should just be promoting relatively soon. Let's move out of the way of the pawn, hit the rook. Granted, the rook's not hanging whatsoever. Because maybe this is a bad move. Hit the rook, it goes here. But then maybe we just probably have to start thinking about pushing other pawns. Maybe this is okay though, right? This, he goes here, and then I'm not 100% sure, but this is not incredibly complicated, but I want to do this correctly. We could also just get a queen off the board, potentially, and go from there, and then just win with 2 connected passers, which my brain is a little tired at this point, so I kind of just want to do that elementary win there, just because I don't want to think all that much. I could have pushed either, by the way. Yeah, and I don't even know how many more I'm going to have to play at this point. Yeah, now, which one do we push? I don't know. This, he goes here, we have this, and then this. Maybe this is the easiest. Also, it's protected. This, take probably at this point. Let me just promote and clean this up. Very nice. I don't know when they're going to stop blundering. Maybe soon. Let's not take all the pawns. That's a tip because maybe that'll cause a stalemate, which is not great, right? Okay. Let's just keep checking and probably set up some sort of a ladder, I would say. Let's probably not ladder all the way down. There has to be just like a quicker mate. Maybe just like here and then just not like that, like this and this. Or and then that should be game over. Remember, stalemate's not possible. He's got 2 pawns and GG. Okay, 1800. It's gotta be good. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of like questioning reality at this point, sort of. Granted, it's a bot, so it's like, what reality? Okay, so nothing new so far. Probably E3. I don't think it's following the exact what it did last time. Okay, so with the knight move, I believe knight b to d2. Whatever it was c3. Ooh, okay, that's a move I have not encountered yet. With this specific move order, I've definitely been in this position. I'm just like not remembering. Yeah, if I go bishop d3, I think pawn push is maybe an issue, right? So I think I might even just play c3, but c3 and then maybe just queen b6. If we go here, then like I don't even think bishop there is a problem. That's usually like a thematic move sometimes. All right, so let's just play queen c2 first to not allow this bishop to go here. And then Brain says we should break open the structure, crack it open. Takes, and then takes, and takes. Queen's on a very awkward square, in my opinion. Also, this is just probably the move here. It's just this feels too accurate. Yeah, and I was thinking we just go here. In this case, we don't have to go here, and I just feel like this is the right move. Could be wrong there. I could be way out of bounds, but I don't know. Ah, interesting. So yeah, but if I take, he takes, and then we just can take, and then his takes, and then that's an interesting position to play. Ah, and then maybe we get a short castle with a rook on the half open file. That looks really good to me. Okay, so I want to take, allow them to take for interesting compensation. Aha. But there's more. But wait, there's more. If I take with this, oh my god, is that queen about to be trapped? Nah, close. This is just a full free pawn, right? Which I didn't realize. Also, aha. I don't ever think we take with the bishop. So they can't take here. Ah, they can. Funny tactic. Well, I think they can, right? They take here, we take here, and then they take here with check. Oh. So yeah, this, and then we would have to take, right? You see how I just noticed that, and I rerouted my brain. Don't tunnel vision these things, right? Because then we would have lost the game. Okay. Interesting. The question is, do I want to play with that structure? The answer is I don't know. I feel like bishop d2 is a little wiser, and is more fundamental and just more gooder. Let's be real here, yeah? Bishop d2. Yeah. This one is definitely playing better. It's not there yet. I'd already blundered a pawn. So, sometimes the way I think about higher elo gameplay is lower elo, you're playing for pieces. Higher elo, you're playing for pawns, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Oof. Interesting. Yeah, this one is definitely more creative. A lot more fun. Energetic. That's a joke. But yeah. So here's the question. Why can't I play Queen e4? Queen e4, right? Because this knight is technically loosely hanging. And the answer might simply be because of bishop b7. You know, it's another funny move is queen f5 because it hangs a queen. If only it didn't, because then we could threaten this. Yeah, this is definitely a bit of a trickier position, but I still think it's relatively comfortable. Yeah, I think this gets very tactical very quickly. We cannot take, by the way, because that would be unfortunate, to say the least. Now, another interesting idea, which is way less risky, looks like queen b3. Notice how these knights are connected, but this one is way loose. Queen b3 looks like a much safer option than queen e4. It does, I think, the same. My reasoning here is it does the same exact thing, but this one seems a little more logical. What's he gonna do? I mean, I don't see how this isn't a blunder. I could be just way off base. Interesting. Yeah, good idea. But now I think I just win another pawn. But what's the quality of the pawn? I don't know. Okay, I have to actually consider this. Maybe I take with the queen and blunder. That's a joke. Best jokes. I'm pretty sure I just take. I don't even know. Maybe I save my knight. Aha. Wait, can I save my knight? that's hilarious. I can't even save my knight. That's actually comical, is it not? Yeah, I can't save my knight. My knight can hop to no safe squares. Yeah, and this would be a massive mistake. I believe we're comfortably winning after this. Again, this is a territory that I'm very unfamiliar with and slightly uncomfortable with. Wow, that's a move. So yeah, this is definitely getting way trickier, way faster. I think I'm crushing, don't get me wrong, but this is tricky. This is definitely making me think, which is always a good thing, right? We want to be thinking when we play chess, I think. I believe I just stay solid. Queen d3. Queen d3 looks good. Queen d3 knight here, we're just chilling. Yeah, my brain is telling me we play queen d3. We don't allow like a nonsense. He can never play that, right? Ah, queen d3, because maybe queen c2 was a problem. He's got to take, right? Wow, incredible. Wow. But now I believe I have rook c1, right? Rook c1, and then it looks like at the end of the day, we might be saving a knight, which is remarkable. But I don't know if that's the reality of this situation. So rook c1, and then notice how the bishop is perfectly placed. Is this a problem? Rook c1, queen takes, bishop takes, rook check here, king d2. No way. That's crazy. That there's nothing, right? No, there's not. Get out of here. No way. That would be absolutely insane. Okay. Now, here's the funny thing. Oh, wait, there's more. Knight c6. Getting a tempi on the queen, preparing maybe knight a5. Wow, unbelievable. Wow, that just looks, wait a minute, is there? Dang, I thought there was like a queen sack now. No. Wow. I believe we're just full stop saving this knife. Like, this is absolutely absurd. Knight c6. This looks like the soul crushing move. Man, I would not like to be playing as black right now. I would be devastated. I would be absolutely devastated. I think we're okay. Yeah, wow, this position is just tight. Ah, shit, yeah. Okay. Dang. I saw it as it took. That is too funny. You know what's remarkable is we have this move. Chess humor. Oh my god. And there's no check here. This is this. And the queen can't take because of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they can't push because it's blocked. Wow. Whoa. I almost just lost my queen. Huh. What do you think about this? I almost just lost my queen. Dang, okay. So this skill level up is definitely there. All right, I think we can conclude that. Oh my god. Queen c3. Queen c3? Queen c3? This is definitely a treacherous position. This is an engine-ass position. Yeah, a3, right? Oh, knight's move backwards. Who cares? We take the knight. Oh, it's pinned. Wow. Oh my God. Resistance. What in the world? A3, A4. Ew. A3, knight's move backwards. A4? Oh man, I think I'm worse. Somehow I think my position is worse. Bishop here? Just bishop here, right? Bring in the bishop. Put pressure on the pinned piece, right? Gotta be. Maybe I'm better. Okay. Now let's think about this. If I go here, he goes here. Here. And then I think we make out like a bandit. Ew. Oh. Am I getting king hunted? Man, I think I'm getting like viciously hunted across the board. I could be wrong. So, I don't want to do that. Nah, wait, am I okay? Oh, wow. Shoot. Okay, I'm not getting king hunted. Okay, here's the thing. Oh my God, this is an insane game, by the way. I definitely messed this up royally. Don't get me wrong. This is just an incredibly complicated position that I messed up. But. So here's the thing. If I take, they take the rook. Yeah, this is actually difficult. Oh my God. Yeah, so B3 also is not a move. Do I have any like sneaky BS? Can I ever mate him? The answer is maybe not. Oh my God. 98. Wow, 98. What a resource. Yeah, but 98 E5. Yeah, this is something else. Yeah, 98. Oh my God. Man, that was a hard find. Oh! Sacrifice. Oh. Wow. Wow, this is a crazy game. Oh my God. This is bonkers. Just nuts. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. This was nuts. This is, keep in mind, this is the line that like I've just never played. So it's like you got to make stuff up on the fly, you know? When you don't know what's going on, it's that's when you really get tested. Your chess knowledge really gets tested out royally there. Okay, so we can keep in mind we have this checker, then bishop blocks. If we go here, I don't think this is the way. We need to think about a way to develop our rook. I would like to keep this past pawn, but we also don't need it. That's the thing. It's not necessary to winning this game. Man, I need to develop this rook. I also don't need to. I need to develop the rook and the knight. And I can't do that at the same time. What if I go here? Pawn sacrifice or double piece activity? Like, I don't know, knight d3? Yeah, this is a hard position. Yeah, gosh, I mean, I don't want to passively defend this pawn. That's the thing. I would like to not do that. Okay, I'm gonna actually just sack it, like on purpose, obviously. For knight d3. Okay, knight f3 may be better here. Ah, knight d3 to defend the pawn. Why sack it when you could keep it, right? Wow, this was a crazy game of chess. That 98 move was, I can't believe I found that. I think that was like the critical one. Okay, so here, if I go here, what's he gonna do? Push? Who cares? Let me lose the pawn. Do we care? Oh, maybe. Yeah, but not really, because this is a massive threat, right? Gonna have to do some of the old thinking here. Brain says like a Rook C1, but Brain has been wrong before. Brain almost lost this game, right? This looks just like dicey for black, but if I go here, maybe there's a move like here and bring the queen back. Yeah, maybe we should stay a little more solid. Let's probably just play like bishop c3 to prepare like, I don't know, d5. Activating the rook was probably best move, yeah? I'm aware of that, but actually I'm not aware of that. I don't know what I'm saying, this cap. But now we have a really simple, just solid knight f3. Knight f3 hitting the pawn, but then you could just maybe push, which I don't love. Queen h7 is also real nice. I like queen h7. This could be wrong. 7 allows like this check here, which is just dreadful for black. Not blundering is hard, right? We could take, but take, and then that's the way. Take, and then we hit the bish. Take, we hit the bish, but then there's like this move. Yeah, but then there's I need to get these queens off the board. Man, I just I need to get this win here. This is a hard fought game. I'm worried because black probably still has some tricks, which I don't love. I don't like that either. Black definitely has some tricks. An engine does play for tricks. Let's put a little wind in our step. Or here, maybe take with the knight instead. But bishop, and then he goes here. Maybe just taking is okay. Maybe let's not overthink this. Aha. I want to take. Maybe I'll take or something. Okay. Where's the win? Where is the toast? Like I said, these tricks are, these games aren't over till they're over. That's the thing people don't seem to understand. This is why I say don't give up concessions when you don't need to. Dude, what is this? Oi. Brain says queen f5. Queen f5, Rook here. We're, I think, chilling. Brain says queen f5. Queen f5 might be off base. Queen f5 defends the knight. That's the idea. Okay, we can't take and blunder the queen. I mean, we can if we want to, but it's probably a bad idea, yeah? So it looks like we have queen e4 here. Queen e4 putting eternal pressure on the queen to defend this pawn. Like queen e4. Okay. Can't sacrifice the bishop. Wish we could. We got to get this rook into the game. I think we want to do that with h4, h5. That's probably the $1 million move. Maybe this is coming for that. So if I go here, this is a problem, yeah? Amazingly, we would have this, but that's like not an out I want to discover. Is he? I thought he was still going to do that. Yeah, but this, and then if you go here, we go backwards. So here king takes, and then I believe we have like some decisive win somewhere. This king takes, and then we have this fork here, yeah? Okay. But we have to still stay vigilant. That's the thing. They take, and then it's not ogre till it's ogre, but it's ogre. Come on, we know this. Shrek would be proud. No checks that matter. Maybe going here is just back up top. Let's go here and start bringing the king into safety. Now this threat is here, so yeah, it's got to trade. GG. Oh my god, wow, this game, okay. We're about to start having some problems. I'm not even gonna lie. We're about to start having some massive issues. Let's not stalemate, yeah? Oh, you know what we should do? You know what? For massive devastation, we're gonna mate with the knight and the bishop, yeah? Let's have a little bit of fun, right? Let's not stalemate while doing it, but oh, king goes here. Removable. King goes here. We hop the knight backwards. Tips with 2 niche. King goes here. We hop here. Imagine I messed this up. That would be funny. King goes here. Hop the knight. Looks like it's escaping. It's not. Cut off the square. Oh, that pause. I was like, hold on. It's been 3 years since I've done this. That's a meme. That's cap. King goes here. Bishop here. King goes here. We have here. You guys think I know how to do this or no? I could be capping. Okay, we have here. King goes here. We have here. King goes here. We have knight here and then here. Or he goes there. Okay, now I believe we go here. And the key here is to not stalemate. But wait a minute. Aha. I think I almost slightly messed this up. I have to play, I think, a waiting move with the bishop. This exact position is funny. Yeah, I think I play a waiting move with the bishop. This is funny. Yeah, I almost messed this up, I think. Yeah, waiting move with the bishop. King goes here or not. Yeah, now it's a bit easier, I believe. Wait a minute. I'm messing something up. I'm probably not. King goes here. You go here, and then we have this move, yeah? I am being so careful not to stalemate this, could you imagine? Yeah, now we have this move. I definitely messed this up by like 1 move. King goes here. We're almost done with the procedure. Now we can go here. King is fully boxed in. Now we could simply go here. King goes here. Move the knight. King goes here. Come in. King goes here. Go back. Here. Checkmate. That was slightly nerve-wracking. So that was an absolutely insane game. A couple things I want to talk about. So this knight a5 was a blunder, and it did get me into like this insane position. And it's funny because I knew it was like not great at like the perfect time, but that's not here nor there. So there's an insane move in this position. It's either bishop e2 or rook c5. It's saying that we know that this knight is toast. The best move is rook c5. If rook takes, you don't take back, you ignore it, and you just you keep on keeping on. You keep on the game plan, because let's just say you play like a random move. Probably don't play h3 here. Rook takes, and then look at this. Now we're crushing. We have this crazy pass pawn, and this is just like we're way better. You can even take like this. I mean, either passer is great. Yeah. Anyways, after knight a5, rook takes c1 check, bishop takes c1, knight takes b4, queen c3, well, whatever. It's a couple of moves ahead, right? Like bishop d2, this position is like the only way to draw it is to play a move like bishop e2, which is so hard to see. But bishop d2, a mistake, queen takes a2, queen takes b4, and then queen b1 check, king e2, and then bishop c4, and black has an advantage. Like slightly, but whatever. It's like an engine, but even if it's a bad engine, regardless. King e3, now look at this, h5. Why is h5 a blunder? Now, I was considering this move, but I couldn't figure it out. Bishop takes c4. Boom. Bishop e6. Oh. Black's got to play a move like, what, queen f1? Why? Because we have queen c5, and we are now threatening an unstoppable checkmate. Queen c4. That would have been insane if I found that. But luckily, I did find a bishop d5, and then I found this nice little stupid brilliant move, and that was the game changer there. But regardless, what an insane game. Okay, so going into this game, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty mentally tired, and I am very drained after playing like this many games of chess. And this is where we're gonna get a very incredible challenge, I think. And I don't even know why I said incredible, but incredible because I saw this move, so that's why. Joe Baba time. Maybe I'll get to display this move. I mean, I hope. This should be normal, honestly. Okay, so it would be remiss if I did not play e4. I would like to play a game with e3, but e3 only comes after d5. I just want to play e3, but it's like, how could I not play e5? What are you gonna do? Okay, so I think bishop e2 is the way here. I could be off bounds here, but I think. Wait, okay. I'm not 100% positive. Apparently, this is the main line of the perks. What in the world is that? H5 probably is honestly a great move. That's one of those moves that I see because like I do play the King's Indian, even if this is the perks. Uh, so I know H5 is like a thematic move to stop this recklessness that white is doing. So here, I think we have a couple of different options. Maybe like F3 G4 is definitely interesting, but maybe that's not the way. I wonder if we have like H5. So bishop takes, knight takes, and then is that problematic? Unfortunately, I didn't get the rook sack line, but maybe we never will, to be honest. But we'll have to see. So F3 G4. Now we could also play a move like this, but that seems very bad. F3 is speaking to me. Never play F3, but I guess let's play F3. Will this bot blatantly blunder? I don't know. It's gonna be harder to spot. I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah, now I have hard development for my knight. Okay, so I created a tricky position for myself off the bat by accident. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna maybe bite the bullet and play like bishop d3. Can I play g4? I don't think I can. G4, yeah, 1, 2, 3 defenders, right? But yeah, G4 is like interesting because then this file is open and I don't necessarily want that. We're gonna play a move like maybe just like queen d2. Queen d2 and then go from there. D5 or e5 was maybe a better option. You know, but now I like e5. E5 pawn takes, bishop takes, and then we're kind of just scoping this diagonal. Which looks okay. Is it okay though? I don't know. Maybe E5 I like. I don't love it, but I kind of like it. Okay. All right. Now we have something. I don't know what in the world this is, but this is really weird. Now I want to play G4. G4 instinctively because the defender is dropped, so G4 looks like the move. Okay, yeah. G4. Now we should be able to actually take. Question is, do I want to take? The answer is maybe not. This is more tricky, I think, than it looks. I do want to open up the G file, go for a long castle, and then we should have a relatively interesting game, which is what we're looking for. So we're gonna do it, and that's how we're gonna proceed. Whoa. Okay. Okay, this might get tricky very quickly. All right, we're gonna take with the pawn. If takes, we just take, obviously. You might even play like that. Oh, whoa. This is something. Brain is telling me do this. Brain has been wrong before, though. We know that. Yeah, this is a difficult. I have a decision to make. I could also long castle and just sack this pawn. This opens the H file. I mean, if I take, he's got that open H file. Whoa, almost misclicked. We're gonna take just because his pawn structure is now, I think, awkward, which is not bad for us. We gotta develop that knight too. I kind of might have to do it in an unsexy way. Maybe just like knight h3 and then knight g5, knight takes, bishop takes, and then we're kind of comfortable. No, I feel like I have to. This is like a once in a lifetime. Okay, thank God knights move backwards, right? I missed that. I missed that check. Okay, all right. Now I'm seeing a move like bishop g3 to attack the queen, and you'll notice I'm a little less focused now because I've been playing for so long. So this is why we shouldn't just spam games. Bishop g3 looks nice. We cannot take this. Bishop g3 looks like the no-brainer here. Maybe it's not. Where's he gonna put the queen? Along this file? Wow. Offering a queen trade. I'm up a pawn though. Realistically, here's the problem. If I don't take, pawn was gonna drop. I don't want to drop that pawn. That's not something I would like to happen. Super interesting. Okay, so here and then we take, and then he's got to take like that. Yeah, this is definitely very like this is something already. This is a very maybe unstandard game for sure. Maybe we have an idea to go here as well, but then this doesn't make too much sense. Maybe it makes a lot of sense, right? Shoot, I have no idea. This is actually really annoying. Wow, what a weird, wacky position, I guess. Okay, now if we take knight takes, and then my bishop is attacked, and I don't like that. And the bishop is like basically the only defender of this. So yeah, this is I think trickier than it looks, and I can't come up with a good decision. I wonder if I can go here. Yeah, but then knight takes. Here, knight can't take. I think we just take the queen. Here, wait a minute. Knight can't take. The knight cannot take this pawn, right? Oh my god, the knight can't take that pawn. Wow. Uh, yeah, interesting. Can't we just long castle then? Wait, the knight can't take this pawn, and neither can the queen. Let's just long castle. Wow, okay, that was a hard decision to make. Yeah, that took a good amount of logic. I know some of you probably saw that instantly, but it's like 1:46 in the morning now, and I think I started filming at 10, so uh, PM, not AM. Well, I mean PM. Yeah, Brandon is like pretty fried, so this is problematic. Okay, man, this is interesting still. Now the pawn is hanging. If I go here, it's not the best. What if I go like here? This is definitely way more complicated. This and then this knight is like kind of upset with itself. Maybe we just simply defend the pawn. I can't see a better alternative than that. Yeah, double defend it and then keep cooking. Now I wish we had a sacrifice. Uh man. Now I'm tempted to go here, put a lot of pressure on this pawn. Hop the knight more into an actionable position. Maybe go there next. Okay. Yeah, notice how this knight is just basically stuck right now. Granted, the bishop... Oh, actually, I can't even go there. Great move. Maybe I do go here. Do I ever just, like, simplify down, be up a pawn, and be very happy about that? Yeah, this looks like maybe the lights out move. Yeah, we might actually just go into a bit of a complex... not too complex. We're probably just going to go into a bit of an endgame here. Up a pawn, it seems. Look at this. Yeah, we can just simplify everything. We could probably take both ways. Do I ever have this move? Ew. Knights move backwards. Right? This, and then this, and then just ultimate despair. Dang, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, yeah. Double check your moves, guys. All right. I would say I would like to do this. Yeah, maybe just like trade everything and then go from there. Take with the knight, see what he does. Take with the rook, double take, and then we go for the bubbles. Okay. Double take, and then we have we're up a pawn in an endgame, which is good. How good is it? Probably pretty good. I would you know what move I maybe missed at some point was bishop d3. Would have maybe won another pawn. But let's start to think about converting this position. Okay, bishop d3 might be okay still, but then bishop d3 eventually he'll get knight b4. So yeah, this isn't as straightforward as I would like it to be. King activity is also a great idea, but if we get active, we lose we don't lose a pawn actually. I might even start with a3 to really disrupt this knight, but a3 and then he gets to this move, which I really don't like. Maybe c3 is the same thing as a3, but it's better. Yeah, let's play c3 so the knight can't hop here. If here, I think we're okay. All right, knights move backwards. He knows how knights move. Fair enough. Bishop d3. Okay, I don't think it's great. Yeah, my pawns are a little loose. I kind of want to keep hopping into action. Yeah, using common sense here might not be the best because we are playing an engine at the end of the day, even if it's not the best. Okay, so now we could play a move like bishop d3, but then we get rid of the bishop pair. Knight takes, but that That reinforces this pawn and connects them, which is not a bad thing. So do I ever do this? Is this a check? No. This is we're up a pawn, so I can afford to do this. But it's not You know, I don't want to take that knight though. That's the thing. Aha, but now this knight is like technically pinned. Probably just momentarily. I can't keep advancing, which is a semi-problematic. Okay. Maybe we can play a move like bishop f2. Bishop f2 looks nice. And then we're saying, no way, you're not taking my bishop. But this pawn can get very loose very quickly. That's another issue. Let's play bishop f2 momentarily and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, definitely a complex endgame. We could, like, again, we could take, but now this pawn wouldn't really be defended very well. b4, pawn takes, we could take here, he takes here, we could take here, and then we could start going to work. Oh, this pawn is hanging. Thank God I saw that. I have 2 pawns. Should be able to convert this advantage. Looks like we have a simple bishop c4 targeting the pawn. We're not going to win it, but it's maybe good to momentarily target it. King goes here. Kind of forcing the king around. Okay. All right. Let's clean this up, yeah? Pawn takes, bishop takes. And we should be okay. Good knight move. All right, let's focus on cleaning this up. All right, so I think I'm losing a pawn here. All right, the knight is forking the bishop and the pawn, which is arguably pretty annoying. That I didn't see, but oh my God, am I losing 2 pawns? No, thank God. Okay, we could probably just clear the way and maybe bulldoze this situation out. Yeah. I don't see a definitive problem with this move. Maybe it's a problem. Oh, I sure hope not. All right, here we go. All right. Dang. All right, I lose another pawn. Shoot. Now I'm only at 1 pawn. I wonder if it was like playing this stuff, knowing what it was doing. That's what was it conscious of this? I could probably. Oh my God! Wow, this could be a draw. Oh my God. Oh boy, if I take, it's a draw. Oh my God, is that a draw? I'm only up 1 pawn. Yeah, I'm only up 1 pawn. That might actually be a draw if I take. That's a huge problem. What if I go here? Yeah, who cares? Knight takes here and then just here. Oh boy. Is that a theoretical draw? I believe it is. Do I dare? Do I dare go for it? Wow, because if I don't take, it can go here and then there's this. This gotta be a draw. I'm in so much trouble. Is this a draw? This might be a draw, but maybe I could win it. I might be able to squeeze it out. I'm not even. I think I maybe can. Maybe let's get some activity. Just because it's a theoretical draw doesn't mean this is like a mistake people make. Just because it's a draw doesn't mean people know how to draw it. Let's not give this engine too much credit, right? Yeah. Okay, let's play a4. Let's not give me too much credit because there's probably don't deserve it. I don't always know how to win these bishop endgames, but I've definitely won bishop endgames that have been a draw. Okay. Now we could probably squeeze the king out, but does this even matter? I mean, if we can squeeze it out and well, maybe we could even just get this move immediately. This move looks really good, right? Here and then here. Oh yeah. Oh wow, am I winning the pawn? Oof, amazing. Good. Yeah, don't give the engine too much credit. Push discovery. Who cares, right? I don't think we care at all. Yeah. Keep escorting. Yeah, you can see the brain is not firing on full pistons right now. Now it's got to give up the bishop. Oh, maybe it wasn't a draw. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a draw. That might be a fair assessment. Even this is not the way. Yeah, we just promote now. Yeah, no, it's not a draw. I guess I dare do what I just did. Wow, that's so funny. By the way, I had this if they took. Good job, engine. Nice spot. Okay, go here. Yeah, we should be mating relatively soon, which is real nice. Okay, let's do we sack a pawn? I don't even know if we need to. Let's just protect it. Brain is a little fried, so we're gonna have to keep this uncomplicated. Okay, let's start our sacks. Let's see here. Start bringing the queen down. Yeah, basically there's nothing the engine can do at this point. I don't even think we need to take that pawn. We should just be threatening mate in a second. I think we could even just like go down and start doing like the some diagonal mobility. This is probably okay. I just don't think we need to take any additional pawns. Yeah, okay, so it's defending mate, of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Okay. I mean, we probably should. I'm tired, so I probably should not be forcing a win here when I'm already real tired. So, yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, let's just take everything at this point. This is how fried my brain is. Wow. Yeah, this is just how fried my brain is. Oh my god. Yeah, brain is so fried. Oh my goodness. Wow. Definitely taxing. Just push. Push. Sacrifice the queen, bring it back. Oh, that is diabolical. I'm not gonna do a knight and bishop mate again. That would be absurd. Let's respect the engine, yeah. It put up a good fight, I think. All right. Let's end this now. Wow, imagine I stalemated. That would be kind of sad, wouldn't it? Be very very not good. Yeah, this is how cooked my brain is. I can't even figure this out right now. Yeah, chess is mentally stressing, apparently. Not stressing, but taxing. Yeah, apparently it's like taxing on your brain to play chess for hours and hours on end. Wow, imagine I stalemated. Oh my god. I love looking for stalemates. It's just something that's very exciting for me. Ugh. I didn't even realize this is mate. That's how tired I am. All right, we will end it on a poetic note. I will beat the 2000 elo bot and not go any further, because I am so darn tired. Maybe we'll get this H4, H5 line. This is the worst possible time I could have played this at because I am mentally so exhausted. Okay, again, I really wanted to play with the D5, but it's okay. I don't even know if this works out of the Pirts, which is slightly problematic, but it is what it is. All right, let's drop that bishop back. Yeah, like I said, I'm still learning a lot of new lines and such, so I don't know. Could be. I think it's time. I think it's time. Oh, it didn't take yet. Okay. I really wanted to take. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna have to play subnormally. Bishop e2, maybe? Bishop e2, queen d2. And queen d2, prepare this. I wonder if we still have a rook sack. It's a little bit different, I think, in this position. But yeah, this is looking more along the lines of a real game of chess. Yeah. No blunders just yet. So I think c6 is interesting. I think c6 might be a real move. So now we could play a bishop here. Yeah? I mean, I think we do play a bishop here. Again, I'm not positive. I wonder if there's ever just like knight here. I have no idea. Bishop there. Very weird. Super weird. Almost superstitious. Ooh, wait a minute. And I like push pawn takes here and then get rid of the knight and then this? Is that off bounds or no? The question is, do I ever just long castle? That's what I need to really think about. If I'm playing a higher level bot, I do have to consider king safety, or I will get viciously checkmated. Here's the thing: if e4, maybe like, let's play this like relatively safe. Whoa. Nah, it's probably Jover. No. Yeah, I think I just play e4. Yo, e4 is a crazy move because the pawn can't take. I mean, it can take, right? But then it's like, whoa, this is like a crazy tactical game. I wish I was in final form right now. Final form. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I wish I was like, I don't even know. I wish I was like where I was when I started this video, because I could actually really calculate this out. E5 just feels very logical. Then like pawn takes hitting the queen. Come on, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Knight can't even take though. This pawn has to take. Knight can't take. What a massacre. Oh my god. What an absolute massacre. Rook takes. It's not over yet, but I mean, listen, it's basically okay. Ever bring in the knight first? Knight. Oh my god. Knight, queen. It's over. Ah, but knight. Shoot. Knight and whoa, good move though. Knight and then the queen could have taken. Wait, this is still like tactically buzzing. What if I just take? Honestly, what if I just take? Wait a minute. Yeah, the question is just what if I just take? Imagine I sack the exchange here. That would be nice too. Now 96 is insane, by the way. 96? This and there's mate. 96 and then maybe here and then mate's a little more. Whoa, 96 is crazy. 96 here, we have this and then mate. Oh, there's the bishop. No, we don't. Knight d6 here. We sacrifice the rook. Pawn takes here. Checkmate. What? 96. He goes here. We go here. He's got to take and we take. Am I crazy or does this work? There's no way this works. Okay. Probably doesn't work. But hold on. It's not Jover till it's Jover. Yeah, I mean, always just take this. Man, that would have been a really interesting line, no? Double defending. This is so annoying. Double rucksack? Wait, check and then double rucksack. Ever work or no? Sacrifice the rook? Oh my days. Sacrifice the rook? Pawn takes? Check? King goes here? Sacrifice the rook? Rook takes? Checkmate. No! No! What? What? Sack the rook, pawn takes. Check. Goes here. Sacrifice the rook again. Rook takes. Checkmate. Am I like completely wrong? Just take it. He can't take the rook, though. Is there like a simpler checkmate that I'm just totally missing, or is this like the way? Dude, I think I have to do this. Is this like chess cloud or something? Wait, but like this and then, oh my God, the out is crazy. Does it work? This rook goes here defending the pawn, queen here, checkmate. Shut up. This queen's got a block, yeah? Oh, this queen takes. Oh, devastation. Wait, who cares? Wait a minute. This queen takes. Checkmate. No way. Did I just find this? No, here though. No, we can't. Oh! Dude, I love chess. What? What? I don't know. Bro, where is a more perfect place to end the video?